Hey guys, this is Wayne Mazzoni, pitching coach at Sacred Heart University, here with Figure It Out Baseball. And this is a video in the series of the elite mindset for pitchers. This is video number 7. And in this video, we're going to talk specifically about your tempo. Your tempo. You've probably heard it a lot. You're going to hear it again, and maybe I'm going to tell you in the same way, or maybe I'm going to tell you in a different way to be able to see how important this is. Now, great thing about Figure It Out Baseball, we're hitting a lot of people all over this planet. It's a great thing about the internet, right? So some of you play baseball in the perfect weather. Many of you play baseball in the cold, like me. Many of you play baseball in the extreme heat. Regardless of what your situation is, we want to play and pitch with tempo. Why? It's not great for your defense to be out there when it's freezing. It's not great for your defense to be out there when they're sweating and they're on turf. What does your defense want? First of all, they want action, or they want to get to their next at bat. They don't want to sit out there for 10 minutes while you mope and nibble and take forever between pitches and dig up the mound while they're waiting for the next at bat, right? Baseball can be a boring, slow game when you're pitching or anyone's pitching and it's just a snore fest, right? Nibbling, no action happening. It's the best game when the pitcher pitches with intensity. I'm not telling you to rush. I'm not telling you to be mentally rushed, but I'm telling you, throw the baseball after your finish, which I'm all for, a full aggressive finish, not a pitcher's fielding position. All for, if you need to fall off the mound and attack people, great. After you finish that, I want you to back up towards the mound, towards the pitching rubber. I want your catcher to throw you the ball as you're backing up. And when you catch it, get right back onto the rubber and look in for the sign. It's that important. Last year at Sacred Heart University, in the coronavirus shortened season, we created a system where we called a pitch from the dugout where the whole team could look in, immediately see what the pitch was. The catcher didn't have to give signs, and it made us pitch with tempo, and it was unbelievable. Not every pitcher liked it. About 16 of the 18 liked it. And the hitters and the coaches on the other side hated it. We had a lot of complaints about how fast we were going. In college baseball, there's a pitching clock about keeping the game moving. We were doing the other side. We were actually going too fast, and everybody loved it because everybody wants action. So I'm just telling you that you need to be in this mindset to realize that the more you pound the zone, the more you pitch on offense, the less time you take between pitches, the more the ump wants to call strikes, and the hitter feels like they're treading water. And it's exciting for your coaches, exciting for the fans, and it's great for your defense. It's really important. So when you're in the dugout, when 2 outs happen for your team, you should have your glove and stuff ready. Anything you need to say to your catcher should be done. You should make sure a catcher is ready in case your primary game catcher has just hit. And you should be ready to get out to the mound, take your pitches, and be ready to go constantly. In addition, the other upsides to pitching with tempo is the less time between pitches, the more the speed of the last pitch is still in that guy's head. So if you went with your best fastball in off the plate, it's great if 13 seconds later you go with your changeup away. I mean, if you threw your best fastball in on a Tuesday and then threw a changeup away on a Wednesday, the guy's not going to have that differential in time, because it's been so long, they've forgotten about that. So hitters relate speeds of pitches to the other pitches in your repertoire, so in other words, 75 can jam somebody inside if you've set them up the right way. Conversely, 90 constantly on the same place can eventually be something that's not difficult to hit for a hitter because they start to time it out. Regardless, pitching with tempo is a great thing to do. And in fact, some years ago when we had a great coach with us, Tyler Kavanaugh, who's now at Stony Brook University, shout out to him, we kept a time of possession clock in our dugout on a whiteboard. So when our team was in the field, we ran the clock. And when the other team was in the field, we ran the clock. And guess what? When we had a lower time of possession on defense, we won the game. And that had a lot to do with how our pitcher was attacking and keeping everybody involved in the game and keeping the tempo there. So again, this is Wayne Mazzoni with Figure It Out Baseball in the 10-part series on the elite mindset for pitchers.